Hi, I'm Bernard Nomberg with Nomberg Law Firm, and I've got my friend and colleague Steve Altmann with me this afternoon. Good afternoon, Steve. How you doing, bud?
Good, Bernard. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Doing well, and I'm very excited for our conversation. For those of you who don't know, you're going to be learning very quickly. Steve's going to be joining our firm. He's going to be heading up our bankruptcy section and brings loads of experience in dealing with bankruptcy cases. But before we get into those types of cases, Steve, tell us a little bit about yourself and your family and your practice.
Thank you, Bernard. I've got a wife, Melissa, and three children. And we basically, I moved to Birmingham in 1990 to go to law school after growing up in Atlanta, originally from Atlanta. And you've been practicing bankruptcy law since I got out of law school, went to work for Andre Tofel, who's a trustee in bankruptcy, and really just been doing primarily bankruptcy work since that time.
Well, very good. What type of bankruptcies have you done or do you focus on?
Focus on primarily debtor work, Chapter 7s and Chapter 13s. I've also got an extensive background in Chapter 11 work, representing debtors in Chapter 11, primarily small business Chapter 11s, nothing major, no major corporations, but I've been representing debtors and creditors as well in bankruptcy cases, since 1993.
Well, for those of us who don't know the bankruptcy world just yet, what is a debtor and what is a creditor?
Well, a debtor is someone who is having financial trouble, who needs to look to eliminate their debts, who needs to get a fresh start and maybe look towards some type of financial freedom for themselves, really struggling. And then a creditor is someone who is attempting to collect the debt that is owed by the individual. So there are various claims that creditors will have for different reasons, and mortgage claims, auto lending claims. So those are your creditors. Medical bills are creditors, those types of things. And then the debtor is someone who needs help in trying to either work out something with creditors, or if they can't work things out, then to seek bankruptcy help.
Steve, for many, many years, I've always heard that there's a negative stigma attached to people who file bankruptcy. You and I both know that really that stigma is kind of self-imposed, and there really are benefits to filing for bankruptcies. For somebody who may be watching this and is considering it, why do we think that there's not that stigma? Why would they want to do this?
Well, I mean, they're needing to get a fresh start in life. People are going through difficult times now. It's challenging for a lot of people. And, it gives them an opportunity to get a fresh start and financial freedom that we were talking about, that they sorely need. The stigma is simply not there like it used to be for me, because there are people that are having to file for all kinds of different reasons. And so that it's just not there like it used to be.
And Steve, we're in about the fourth month of this pandemic. It's July of 2020 when we're filming this, and the economic forecasts don't look great over the next several months to this upcoming year, but we don't know what the future holds. If somebody is considering filing bankruptcy, where should they start? What should they do?
Well, the first thing they should do is contact the bankruptcy lawyer, and to seek advice, because there are different options that everyone will have depending on their situation, and they need to reach out to friends for advice to find out who's the bankruptcy lawyer that they want to talk to, and hopefully they would consider talking to me, certainly, but there are that's the first thing they need to do is reach out for advice and counseling.
Does it cost any money to just start the process?
No, doesn't start. There's no cost for initial consultation. Happy to talk at any time, and we're certainly willing to do it over the phone as an initial consultation. In this time with COVID and everything, we're respectful of having a sort of a touch-free environment of meeting with our clients.
Well, we're certainly excited about you joining our firm. And folks, if you want to reach out to Steve, if you have questions about bankruptcy matters, call Steve at 205-930-6900. We'll also have other ways to get in touch with him that'll be attached to this video. And we're also putting out on our YouTube channel many more videos in the upcoming weeks dealing with bankruptcy and bankruptcy related issues. Steve, thanks for spending a couple minutes with us, bud, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you, Bernard. Looking forward to joining you.
Take care.